Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Vance. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So let's get straight into this topic here. So as you guys know, yesterday there were a lot of games in the NBA playoffs. I was very, very happy about the news of Victor Wembanyama coming back because I'm rooting for the Spurs. I would definitely like to see Victor get a ring this year. I'm all for that. Obviously, the Boston Celtics did their thing as well. The Toronto Raptors were able to tie their series. And then, of course, the Lakers, which was the final game of the night, ended up being blown out by 19 points by the Houston Rockets. Now, going into this game, you had people like Kendrick Perkins, Richard Jefferson talking about, oh, if LeBron James win this series, man, he going to be the GOAT. He going to be the GOAT. And I'm like, since when is a first-round series determine who is the GOAT? Like, what are we doing here? Like, every year there's a new benchmark. Right? There's a new thing that we have to reach, right? So you have that. Then you have people like Stephen A. Smith, who before the series started said that the Houston Rockets are going to sweep the Lakers. Then I think after like one game or two games, he started talking about LeBron is making his best GOAT argument for being the GOAT. And I'm like, what the hell is we talking about here? So let me get this straight. LeBron is making an argument for being a GOAT for sacrificing this year, but then you guys held that against Kobe Bryant, who sacrificed his game to Shaq. Oh, okay. I'll let you answer that another time. So you have all of that. So then last night, the Lakers go out there and they lose to a team that didn't even have Kevin Durant, which I guess it means that we're now going to finally put an end to all of this stupid GOAT talk. So I didn't tune in to ESPN today to hear what these two gentlemen had to say. And of course, both Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. Smith were essentially running for the hit. They were running for their lives. Running for their lives. Take a listen to these two guys here.
LeBron James, everything about it is an aberration. I'm not concerned at all about what we saw from him in Game 4. LeBron James was phenomenal the first three games of this series. It was a bad game. You know, my view of him after the Game 4 loss is that, it was fatigue. 41 years of age, 23rd season, being out there on the basketball court, no Luka, no Austin Reeves, and Houston was desperate. They were on the brink of elimination, down 3-0. They had to do what they had to do to survive. All hands were on deck, and they got all up in him, and it was defending him and what have you. He was averaging about 19 shots, only took about 9 shots last night, 10 points, 9 assists. You understand, only made 2 field goals. We know that's not LeBron James. That was a complete aberration. To me, Wednesday night, you'll see a level of normalcy towards LeBron James because it'll be 2 additional days of rest. He will be much, much more ready Wednesday than he was yesterday. And I don't make much of what happened in Game 4 to LeBron James at all.
Go ahead, Perk.
No, SA, I'm with you. This was more and all about the Rockets. Because, Shay, I live down here in H-Town in Houston. And the fan base and the media has been on the Rockets' asses like back pockets. You knew it was coming, SA. But damn it, this was about the Rockets, and this was about the name on the front of the jerseys and the names on the back of the jerseys. Because no NBA player, no NBA organization wants to get swept. And what we saw last night, when we saw the Rockets get back to their identity, right? Starting on the defensive end, the perimeter play from Amen Thompson and Tari Easton, those guys locking in, taking Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard out of the game, right? Basically holding both of those guys to under 10 points apiece. And we saw them get out in transition. And then offensively, we saw the Rockets finally make shots, which has been their Achilles heel all season long and in this series, starting with Reed Shepherd. They shot 40% from the 3. So, yes, LeBron, he did look old last night. Rightfully so. He's 41 years of age. But past that, this was more about the Rockets and less about the Lakers.
So you heard what they had to say. What are my thoughts about this? This is what happens when you say ridiculous things. Most measured people give reasonable takes going into playoffs. Not you guys. You guys got to go way over the top that, if LeBron is able to find a way to come out of this series, he's going to be better than Michael Jackson. Like, just crazy stuff. And I said Michael Jackson on purpose. Like, crazy stuff. It would have been better if you just watched the series and called it a day. Now, to the series itself, we did a live about it. Maybe in case some people didn't see the live, I'll give you guys my thoughts here. Look, I didn't think Houston was going to win game 4. Especially after finding out Kevin Durant wasn't going to play. And Kevin Durant is a whole different mess on his own. But now that they won game 4, here's what I think is going to happen. KD is going to come back for game 5. They're going to be playing on Wednesday. And I think that if Houston wins game 5, then it's going to put the Lakers under tremendous pressure. So I think that the Lakers, the most important game for them this series is game 5. The Lakers need to win game 5 because the last thing you want is a motivated Houston team that thinks that they can beat you and have beaten you 2 games in a row, 1 at home and 1 on the road, going back to Houston. Because if you drop game 5 and you go back to Houston and they win game 6 and you know that place is going to be rocking, anything can happen in a game 7. Anything. My other prediction is this. If the Lakers if Houston wins game 5, Austin Reeves is coming back for game 6. If Houston wins game 5, Austin Reeves returns in game 6. And I think the Lakers will do everything in their power to close out the series in Houston. So this series could flip, or we could be wrong. They can go to game 5. KD plays like ass cheeks, or he pulls another KD by not playing altogether. And the Lakers find a way to close out this series at home. You have that. Or you have the other scenario, which I described, in which case all of this is going to go to hell. And then you're going to have people like this who are coming around talking about, the GOAT debate. Yeah. The GOAT debate going to be decided with a bag of chips and some plantains. Like just crazy stuff. I don't know what made these, and it's like they all went on that same accord together. Richard Jefferson, Channing Frye, Kendrick Perkins. Does somebody give you guys like talking points? How is it possible y'all all came up with this same dumbass talking point? Like, you even had people message, well, after last night's game, there is no more of that talk. You cannot tell me that LeBron being a team with these guys makes him the GOAT. That's over with. Are we done? Are we done now? Because these guys were taking it too far, man. They were taking it way too far, in my personal opinion. So, these guys just need to relax. Stop with all of these ridiculous predictions about, LeBron is not going to be the GOAT off of this series. A lot is going to have to happen. And even if they do find a way to beat Houston, if they go out there and get swept by the Oklahoma City Thunder, then what are you going to say? Oh, LeBron is not when he comes time to face a real team. If anybody's watching this Houston series, Houston is a bad basketball team. They are a bad basketball. They're bad. They don't even know how to run fast breaks properly. They can't close. I mean, for goodness sake, they gave up a 6-point lead in 25 seconds. A 6-point lead in 25 seconds. And this is the team y'all want to use to talk about some damn GOAT debate? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better than that. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, leave them in the comments. And we catch you on the next show. I'm out. Peace.